My name is Nick Brizzi Jr. My biggest obstacle was I was born with a genetic condition called cystic fibrosis. And basically it's a condition that predominantly affects the lungs. It's like a constant buildup of, my body creates mucus in the lungs. So imagine living with pneumonia or bronchitis every day of your life. I've probably been hospitalized and admitted in the hospital for probably over 40 times. I kind of lost count at 30. Living with cystic fibrosis, there's so many defining moments. It's literally a full-time job of just fighting for your life. And that's from an early age. You're a prisoner of your own disease in a lot of ways. When I was 20, I moved out to LA and to pursue acting and a real estate career. And that was the first time my doctors at USC Hospital told me I should get listed. My lung function was below 25% at that time. Most people get listed below 30%. They actually told me in front of my brother, one of the nurse practitioners said, statistically speaking, if I don't get listed at that age, at 20, I probably wouldn't live past 2 years. I'm the kind of guy that's very stubborn and very proud. So when someone says I can't do something, I'm going to prove them wrong. That's since I've been like a 2-year-old, being with 2 older brothers that are very competitive. It's kind of in my nature. So I said to myself, I wasn't ready mentally for that transplant at that time. And I lived for another 13 years. Stayed extremely active in sports and fitness and was very responsible about my treatments. But no matter how hard my fight was, finally the disease got to me. And one of the worst moments, also a defining moment, it was about 4 years ago. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, Stephanie, I feel something. You automatically know, once you're used to it, you kind of taste that blood as it's coming up, and it's kind of disgusting, but it literally was like a murder scene in the room. I just started puking pure blood. I started like literally drowning in my own blood. And probably like the scariest thing, just thinking about it, I thought I was dying. I'm like, I'm dying, I'm literally dying. We called an ambulance and they were gonna take me to West Hills Hospital. It was a small hospital, I didn't wanna go. I said, forget about it, let's get in the car. We drove to USC, because that's the hospital that my team is, my cystic fibrosis team. I literally walked in the lobby. They don't have an emergency room. I walked in the lobby with a garbage bag full of blood. I said, you guys got to admit me right now. They're like, well, we can't just do that. You have to go to LA County Hospital. So I'm doing it now. I sat on the floor in the lobby. I said, you got to admit me. I'm not dying in a county hospital. I'll never forget, my wife grabs my hand, looks at me. I'm admitted in the hospital. And she says, damn, babe, you can't do this anymore. I know you're a fighter, but you gotta trust the doctors now. So I had to do it. I had to get on the list. And it's scary because, you know the statistics, and again, they're just statistics, and you want to prove statistics wrong. Sometimes statistics don't matter. Like, really, God only knows what's going to happen to you. And the most amazing thing that happened throughout this experience was the amount of support and love that I received from so many people. I'm very proud, like I said, and I had to humble myself and ask for help. That was probably the hardest thing I had to do in this whole journey, was literally ask for help from people that I didn't even know. So that was tough. But on October 17th, 2015, 3 months after getting listed, at 10% lung function at this point, 24/7 on oxygen, I literally couldn't walk 10 feet without collapsing. I couldn't shower, I couldn't do anything. I was like just dying, I got my call. We have lungs for you. Come to the hospital right away. They look pretty good. So we went, and luckily, by the grace of God, the lungs were good, unlike the first attempt, and I got my transplant. And it wasn't easy. The fight was harder. It was like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It was crazy. But the beautiful thing about it, and the way I see life, is you take a negative and make it a positive, is because so many people helped me, so much fortune in my life, and I believe in karma, I'm now helping so many others. And I wouldn't let my organ donor's family go to, their loss go to waste. I mean, I couldn't do that. So I don't only just fight for my wife, who's been my rock, and my family, and my niece, and my nephews, but I also fight for my organ donor's family. Even though I don't know them, and I hope to one day meet them, I can't let that go to waste. Their death, their loss can't go to waste. It's got to go to something good. So I became an UNOS ambassador, which is a United Network of Organ Sharing. Their program for organ donor awareness, and I do a lot of things with them. I also am an advocate for, obviously, cystic fibrosis, and I raise a lot of awareness for them. I'm mentoring other CF patients that are about to get on the list, or on the list, or even some that have been transplanted. First thing I did when I got out of hospital, I said, we're going home. I said, no. We're going straight to the beach. And we went to the beach, and I just took a deep breath of the beach. I said, let's go on the sand. I walked with my wife on the sand. I was never able to do that before, because when she came in my life, I was too sick, and I had to carry oxygen around. But not anymore. And every day I fight. I still fight. I train hard. I'm doing Muay Thai again, boxing 2-3 days a week. And I'm literally not letting one moment, not even a breath, go by. I appreciate so much of life, and I take everything that's bad and negative, and I complained about. I said, what am I complaining about? What do people complain about? Life is so beautiful. We're so lucky. I'm so lucky to be here, to be alive. I have a second chance, and I'm not letting that go to waste. I want to just help others and raise awareness for these things.
Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Jarrett Martino, and I'm the creator of Inner Warrior, turning pain into positives, and we're creating a tribe of warriors. If you'd like to submit your story for our blog or an upcoming shoot, please email us at stpvoice@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to connect with us on social media. Thanks so much.